Focusing on the return of Banyana Banyana, South Africa's pride and joy, back from a successful Women's Africa Cup of Nations where they defeated Morocco to clinch that victory on Saturday. 2-1 was the score in Rabat. We're going to take you now to Kempton Park, where in the last few moments we've seen the team receive their medals as well as words of congratulations from the likes of Sports Minister Nathi Mthethwa and the SAFA President Danny Jordaan. Our reporter Tumi Kgasoe is on the ground. Tumi, give us a sense of what's going on around you now.
Slowly but surely come to the end of our program. We saw Banyana Banyana team going on stage, and our dignitaries also saying a thing or two in terms of congratulating the team. A very emotional one for our coach Desiree Ellis, saying that she literally started from nothing, selling tomatoes and stuff, and right now football is actually paying off for her and her team. And most importantly, just saying that, listen, I can only say that this team is brilliant, and saying that the team that she's working with is the reason why they are where they're at right now. And also just hearing from SAFA President Danny Jordaan saying that, listen, we were asking the previous Banyana Banyana coach, Vera Powell, whether we should take Desiree. Is she ready? And he was saying that Vera was saying yes, she was ready, and we took her in, and look at where she's at right now. Also, Minister Nathi Mthethwa saying that they will continue to support women in football. I mean, he was just saying that from the Department of Sport, they have a formation of Women's Football League for 15 million rand, and that they will continue on making sure that women in football, or women in sports to be exact, will be supported moving forward. I mean, we also saw that they gave them more incentives, giving them 5.8 million rand. So much for Banyana Banyana in terms of celebrating all that they have right here. Back to you in studio.
Tumi Kgasoe, they're in Kempton Park for us, where some of the fans are still enjoying the music and the festivities after getting to see Banyana Banyana in their first appearance on home soil after that successful Women's World Cup, well, not Women's World Cup, Africa Cup of Nations showing in Morocco. I'm still here with Newzroom Afrika sports editor, by the way, Vaylen Kirtley. So Tumi was talking about Desiree Ellis's journey with Banyana and as a footballer, right? And they were unable to do it when she was a player, but this is also at a personal level for her the realization of a massive dream.
It certainly is. She went on to actually be the assistant coach. She has literally gone through all the levels that you can possibly go through as a football player to reach this level, and she's also been named the CAF Women's Football Coach of the Year. So they have a Coach of the Year for men's teams and Coach of the Year for women's teams. She won it for the third time in the same week that they were preparing for the Women's AFCON final. She was a player, she was a vice captain, she was a captain of the team, and now she was assistant of the national team, Banyana Banyana, and she's now AFCON winning coach of Banyana Banyana, Desiree Ellis.
Janine van Wyk has been doing a lot of interviews post the victory in Morocco, and she's one of the people who've been with Banyana, or part of Banyana, for many years, right? So this too for her is quite a moment.
It certainly is. She has been so involved in the team. She has not only been involved in the team, but also she's now been involved in the future of women's football. Years ago, she started the JVW Girls Football League. They were running across Gauteng. They've now got a team in the top league in South African women's football, the Hollywood Super League for women. It's a semi-professional league. Her team are competing there. So she is also not only somebody that is passionate and that has grown up with the game and contributed so much to the national team, but she herself is also involved in the ecosystem of women's football, which I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of. Tumi Kgasoe has her own foundation, as well as these women who have got so much from women's football start to, even during their playing days, ploughing back.
So those are the veterans, Vaylen. Who are the future stars of Banyana, the people to look to over the next few years?
Well, you know, even the people that have been there for a while, they are not... Nokumitlo is in her late 30s. Janine van Wyk also in her mid-30s. But you've got players like Jermaine Sibasenwe. She's not old yet. She's been there for a while, but she started early. Hilda Magai, who was the joint top scorer at the women's AFCON, also another player that will be there for a couple of years to come. So I think that what happened with Banyana Banyana, all the efforts, the little efforts that have made this success will also continue for some time. It's about making sure that we don't unpick all of that, which is a little bit of a concern because the Banyana Banyana team, they have the team just before it is the under-20 team, and then it's the under-17 team, Basetsana and Bantwana. And though the bulk of that team actually came from the program that was run out of the High Performance Center in Pretoria. That just 3 years ago, just before COVID hit, was disbanded. And they said, well, they've got now a facility at Fun Valley, SAFA, and that is where they're going to start doing training camps. But what that program provided for Banyana Banyana was a consistent flow of youngsters that would be developed mentally, emotionally, and physically by professionals. And a lot of the core of the team, those veterans that you talk about, came through that system. Tumi Kgasoe, Jermaine Spacen, where Hilda Magai, they actually spent some time, a little bit of time, in that high-performance program, and they went into the junior structures and then moved on to the senior structures, which is the way that you have to do development. So let's hope that they look back at what worked and do it even better.
I'm told we're actually going to show Tumi Kgasoe speaking to Refilwe Jane now, the Banyana captain. That's in Kempton Park.
When we play, we always put the pride forward. We play for the nation, and to go out there and receive such incentives means a lot. It's a motivation to us. It keeps on pushing us to even do better. And we are grateful for SASOL, we are grateful for the Department of Sports and the association SAFA. And we're hoping when we go forward, more corporates will come on board to help elevating the game.
I see you standing next to your parents over here. Mama and Papa, you must feel proud.
Very proud. Very, very proud.
What was your first reaction when you saw them winning?
I nearly cried. I used to cry. When I'm happy, I cry. When I see her, I cry.
Have you always supported her to play football?
Yes.
At the start, we did not support her, but when someone goes to Itanda, then some support, and then till lapha khona siqala kumsupporta from 6 years esikolweni primary kuma future camp winter balls game asilibele simhlaba ngabeze ebusuku makabuye ebusuku siyamlanda ebus stop kungana transport simlanda ngeenyawo just to support ngoba into ayithandayo nje.
I mean, after lifting the trophy, when you spoke to her for the first time, what did you say to her?
Johnny, for the first time I saw her.
And what would you like seeing happening moving forward?
We're hoping that our national leagues can be professionalized, so that our players can make a living out of playing football. At the moment, it's not yet professional, and we still have to work a job and study and still come back and play football. But we're hoping that corporate SA will come on board. We'll have more sponsors, we'll have more PSL teams having women's teams, and we're hoping that the game can go even further than it has already.
What's next for you from here on?
From me, I'm going forward from here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. You've just been listening to our reporter Tumi Kgasoe speaking there to Banyana Banyana captain Refilwe Jane and her parents. I mean, what beats hearing your father saying, every time I watch you on TV playing football, living your dream, I cry. That's how happy he is, just watching his daughter, right, in her element. And then you then hear Refilwe saying that all she wants to do now is to keep going, Vaylen.
Yeah, she used to play for AC Milan. At the moment, she's unattached, though, which is why she's saying what she is. So she's looking for a new club. That's the same with Jermaine Spacen. These are senior players, key players in Banyana Banyana. Interesting that Tumi would ask if the parents always supported their daughter, because
not initially.
Not initially, because many of these girls actually began playing with the boys. And obviously, as the parents of a girl child, you worry about your your child being outdoors, just playing with the boys. I see that Tumi is actually getting ready to speak to Jermaine.
Let's see if we can listen into that, actually. Are we able to, guys? There we go.
That we could bring smiles to the people of South Africa. So happy that we could bring the cup home. So I'm happy that we could play good football. I think everyone has been talking about the type of football Banyana plays and the brand of football. So we're so happy that as a team we came together and we were united and we got the job done.
I mean, the coach was saying that from the beginning. You were saying you want to win. Was there any point in the tournament where you felt like, maybe we might not?
No, not at all. I think I'm confident in my teammates, in our technical team and the support staff. I think we went there. We were a talented group. We were resilient from the start. You know, the first match against Nigeria, everyone counted us out. They were like talking about this rivalry, but we showed up and we got the win. And I think from there on, we just had momentum going. And yes, there was a couple of games where we didn't play the best football, but I think we showed character in those games. We got the win, and I don't think any other team has done where they've won all 6 games and took the trophy home. So it was a team collective. We wanted to win so bad. Coming back to the final, we knew and we told each other. I mean, before we went on the field, Pipi and I were like, we cannot lose. We cannot lose. There's no way. No matter what, we're going to win. And that's the mentality our teammates have and the confidence our coaches have in us. So I think that's why we brought the cup home.
I mean, one thing for sure, we did see the fact that you were really going all out there to make sure that you don't want to lose. But as a player individually, would you say that the goals that you set for yourself for this tournament, besides winning the trophy, obviously that is the ultimate, but do you think you ticked all the boxes?
Maybe not. I mean, I feel like I could have probably scored a couple of more goals here and there, but for me it was all about the team performance. I'm always selfless when it comes to my teammates and my team, and whatever the goal is, that will be first before my goals. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel like I played really well coming back from such a long break from the national team. I clicked well with my teammates. It was like, just riding a bike again, being back on the field with Fifi, Linda, and all of them was amazing, Tembi, and it felt like home again. So, and all the support made it even better. So I feel like I played well, but there's still improvement. For me, as a footballer, you can always improve and always get better. But the most important thing is that we brought the cup home to the people of South Africa.
Absolutely. I mean,
Banyana Banyana player Jermaine was speaking to our reporter Tumi Kgasoe as we continue to get the reaction from the players themselves. They landed in the country about 3 hours ago now, a full-on celebration led by government and the country's football authorities happening not too far from Oratambo International Airport. We'll go back, to Tumi Kgasoe in Kempton Park for more of those reactions from the players as and when we get them.